Good morning, everybody. My name is Alan, and I am back with a video. And today we're going to talk about Philip Rivers because he has officially announced his retirement from the NFL. I got this tweet pulled up from Adam Schefter with a statement from Philip Rivers on retirement. I'm going to go ahead and read it and then talk about him. Every year, January 20th is a special and emotional day. It is St. Sebastian's feast day, the day I played in the AFC Championship without an ACL, and now the day that after 17 seasons, I'm announcing my retirement from the National Football League. Thank you, God, for allowing me to live out my childhood dream of playing quarterback in the NFL. I'm grateful to the Chargers for 16 seasons and to the Colts for the 17th season. Thank you to all my coaches that helped me grow as a player and person. Thanks to the support staff. I appreciate the opposing defenses making it challenging physically and mentally every week. I also enjoyed the banter. I appreciate the referees putting up with all my fussing. I think I was right most of the time, dadgummit. Thanks to the fans in San Diego and around the nation that both cheered and booed. Special thanks to my teammates. Without a doubt, my favorite part of the game, being a teammate. Thank you for being mine. Lastly, thank you to my wife and best friend Tiffany and our children Haley, Caroline, Grace, Gunnar, Sarah, Peter, Rebecca, Claire, and Anna. Jeez, I'm crow. Could not have done it without y'all's unwavering support. My playing career comes to an end. The next chapter begins. Nunc Coepi. I don't know what that is. It's Nunccoepi, whatever that is. Philip Rivers. So, yeah, Philip Rivers announced his retirement. I think the thing that he's probably going to be most remembered for, he mentioned playing in the AFC Championship game without an ACL. I think, if you're a Chargers fan, you're probably going to remember him a lot for that. Um, Honestly, that or the fact that he was on the other end of the Eli Manning trade, which someday I'll do a trade tree video for that. I'm thinking about it. But as a fan, I think when it comes to Philip Rivers and the Chargers have always been a team that, with the Spanos family leading it, not necessarily Alex Spanos, who passed away a few years ago, but more so Dean Spanos nowadays, has just been laughed at a lot because they just haven't been able to. It's complicated when it comes to the Chargers. And you look at them now with Justin Herbert. They seem like they're going in the right direction. They just need to find a head coach. That wasn't Anthony Lynn, and I think as far as the Brandon Staley hire goes, I think it's a good pick there. But in terms of Philip Rivers, he gave it all that he had for 16 years with that Chargers team. And then this year with the Colts, he got them all the way to the playoffs, got them to the wild card round, almost pulled off a comeback against the second seed Buffalo Bills. It just came up short at the end. Um, and it feels like that's something that is going to be remembered for because you got to remember when the Patriots went undefeated up until they lost the Super Bowl to the Giants that one year, who did they play in the AFC Championship game? The Chargers. The Chargers could have beat them that day. They didn't, but they could have. And I think that's the closest that Rivers has ever come to making a Super Bowl. Um, and I got to say, he played his heart out with the Chargers, and the Chargers have had a lot of great players. They just haven't been able to put it together successfully enough to win a Super Bowl. Um, but if you ask me as a fan, I think Rivers is going to be known as one of the top quarterbacks um, that to have never won a Super Bowl. I mean, Dan Fouts, another Chargers quarterback, is up there. There are several others. Warren Moon would be another one. And there are definitely a few others as well. But I think Rivers has a conversation for that. Is he a Hall of Famer? I don't know. I don't really think so. He was a damn good quarterback, but again, the closest he ever got to the Super Bowl was the championship game. Never got past it. And the Chargers teams he played on a lot of the time just were not good enough for around him. But he gave it his all. He played his heart out, and I want to wish Philip all the best in retirement. Um, you know, with his career over. And it's funny because Eli Manning's retired already. Now Philip Rivers is retiring, and there's a chance that Ben Roethlisberger retires, or he's going to come back next year. Who knows? But we're starting to see those three quarterbacks from that '04 draft class, you know, head off and retire. And it's sort of bittersweet, I guess, because, back then, the big story when it comes to the draft that year was Eli Manning did not want to go to the Chargers. The Chargers drafted him anyway, and then the Giants traded for him, and they took Philip Rivers in the process to trade for him. Imagine if they took Ben Roethlisberger instead and traded him for Eli. How, you got to wonder how would Eli's career, or not necessarily how Eli's career would change, but how would Ben Roethlisberger's career change with the Chargers? And if the Steelers take Rivers, how would his career change? Personally, I think a lot would change, and maybe someday that will get looked into. But at the end of the day, congrats to Philip Rivers on an amazing career. Congrats to him on retirement. I wish him all the best. And yeah, so thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. And if you did, please drop a like, subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.